Okay, so this is Georgetown right here. So again, this is conversion, backside.
Conversion is a man concept.
Conversion is quarters unless 2's the flat, then it turns into cover 2.
Gotcha. So it's still a 2x2 fit for you, right?
This is a 2x2 fit for us. Okay, and again, we can see the front side backer. I'd rather have him a little bit.
Coming.
I'd rather have him slower into his gap. Okay, so we want to work. That's why I want their toes at 4.
Yeah.
Because I want this guy to be able to press through that gap, and then if the ball comes over the top, I jam and flatten.
Right.
I'm running heel line through the O-line. If the ball retraces, I want to chop, rip, and tight circle myself back through the play.
But it's
Yeah,
not.
so again, we talk about other thing, block protection, full cage, half cage. So if I'm taking on full cage on both hands, if I'm half cage, I'm a chop, rip player. So again, he's got to commit to it. I want him to play it through the back door. Okay, and then the conversion guy ends up coming down here through the crease.
So he does have help when it winds back because of that safety.
Yes. Okay, and again, post your gap, and we want that guy to be the overlap player. Because again, the front side zone, and again, that's not cut off.
Mid-zone.
That's mid-zone because the foot is open.
Right.
Okay, so again, when you look at the tendency on where the zone play hit, it's usually coming back to the backside bubble if it's on your 2I5 side, okay, or it's coming all the way back to the crease here, okay, on your 3-5 side. So I don't want, that guy doesn't need to go eat that gap up.
Yeah.
We can play him a little bit slower. I do want him to eat that gap up. Okay, I want you working to get a tackle for loss, play in the backfield. Conversion safety can help us, but he should be the overlap player coming back over the top of the play.
The
27.
back into the 3-man surface.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not 3-man surface.
Yeah, he's on.
side.
Yep.
Gotcha. And you feel that with your linebackers coming downhill that quickly, it forces those cutbacks as well.
Right.
It cleans up. There's no indecision there.
Right. Okay, now we're in buzz, so we're Robert to the field, so he's replacing the fit of the backer right here.
Now, why are you buzzing this if it's 2x2? Just for call purposes?
It was a pre-snap call, and now it was the same thing. Since this guy is playing, okay, potentially this gap with depth, we put a bow call on. So he canceled the B gap, which allowed him to play the A gap.
Okay.
I don't want him to be a B gap player. He's out of the box, and now my robber safety is my primary A gap player. Okay, so it's kind of like that 2x2 concept.
Yep.
The open 2 that, hey, we got to cancel a gap because he's apexed out right now. Okay, so I don't want the Mike backer to have 2 open gaps inside. So we got to cancel one somehow, because if we're playing a gap with a safety from the second level, he can't be prime. I can't put him into the B gap and get creased. He's not going to make it there.
Right, so you bow it.
Right, so we bowed it.
Is that action mid-zone or cutoff zone to you?
This would be mid-zone.
Mid-zone.
Okay, that's an easy path for him to climb out over the top through that B gap. Okay, so again, he's pressing downhill. He's my A-gap run-through player. Again, ideally, I want to be a half-cage player as opposed to a full cage, but again, that combo comes off really quickly. So again, we're going to butt press and extend it, create separation. Okay, but from the zone play standpoint, we want the cutback to go to the gapped outside. As opposed to, if we set the front, then we have the 2I, again, if it was an open set, the tightens on the other side, we just don't want to create the extra bubble in the cutback.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, right now he's the buzz 1 player. He's essentially is the A-gap player. But again, if he gets 2 up, he's got it. So again, we talk about crease and pop pass. He's still the pop pass player. He's the fourth overhang
Pop pass
player.
number 2, the tight end. Now,
Right,
Mike,
because he's playing Robert.
Right. So he's the A gap player, but we're now the
Well, no, we canceled the Mike's the A gap player because we voted.
right. That's right. Okay, that's right.
And as we talked about, we had it, and we said, oh, we're going to play Buzz, and I said, well, I don't want the Mike Backer to have. He can't be a 2-gap player, so we got to cancel a gap somewhere with the guys up front.
Gotcha.
Whether we're, Pirate here, or we're eating the B up with the open side end, so which makes him the A gap run through player.